Oh my gosh. Hey, what are you doing down there, silly goose? Hi, it's Em. Long time no talk. I'm so excited to start a new series documenting the journey, the very long, long journey it has been to finally get a dedicated warehouse for Munimade. And I wanted to make, you know, a series documenting it because I have so many plans, you guys, to renovate this thing and make it into like the dream space for Munimade and for my small business. If you're new here, hi, I'm Em. I'm the owner of Munimade. And up until now, we've been just kind of doing things at the kitchen table. Me and my family have gotten together week after week, made things work inside of our houses. And just this past summer, so a few months ago, I found a new property that I moved to with a house, but on the property is a warehouse that I can put Munimade in. How freaking cool is that? Literally a dream come true. Ever since I started Munimade, I kind of dreamed of having a proper space for it because, like I said, for so many years, we've just been doing things at the kitchen table or sprawled across the floor, across the living room, and we've made do. But I just want something proper. I wanted something proper, and I'll go online all the time and I'll see other small businesses and their really cool spaces and this and that, and I just dreamed of someday making that happen for myself. But one of the things that I've always stayed true to that is a pillar as to why I even started this business in the first place is I wanted to be at home for my son and for my family. My son didn't exist back then, but like I knew I wanted to be home and around. So I did explore the option of having a retail space not at home, but this happened and became available, and it could not be more perfect. Now, we'll get there in a moment. She needs a little TLC, okay? We'll get there. There is work to be done before it is the kind of space that I want and need for Munimade. But that's what this series is for. I want to not only be able to look back myself and see all the progress I've made and where we started from, but I also just want to like share with you guys because I think it might be kind of fun. It might be kind of fun for you guys to come along with me on this journey. You can also give me feedback on things, and I don't know. Who knows where this will take us, but all I know is that this is pretty much ground zero, and I want to make sure that we capture it and we capture it all. So welcome. This is my weeping willow tree. I love her. I love her so much. Like literally, this is why I bought this house, because this beautiful weeping willow tree, I love it. That's a whole other thing. I really want to make like a little oasis back here under the weeping willow, but this is the new home of Munimade. But before we get into that, why don't we go back and take a look at where Munimade started and how we even got here in the first place. Okay, so Munimade started, I'm trying to, like, there wasn't a definite like starting point because, as many of you know, if you have followed Munimade's story this whole time, I started over on Etsy and I actually started selling my own handmade creations. I didn't sell craft supplies or anything like that in the very beginning. Way back then, I lived in an apartment. It was like a studio apartment. It was so small, and I was trying to stream full-time on Twitch. I'm trying to make this video interesting by just walking under the tree. It's looking a bit stupid, but that's okay. Just like, I don't know. I'm not a videographer, okay? Where was I? So I lived in a studio apartment and I started to sell handmade things, and I did get into selling trays back then when I lived in the apartment. I don't know how much footage or videos I have or pictures I have of this going on, but you'll have to take my word for it that it happened. Soon after, we moved into a house, and this house was great for us. It was a perfect starter home that we foresaw having our first child in, and yeah, it was great. I really didn't envision my business actually growing and taking off. I really only ever thought that it would be sort of like a small Etsy thing that I would be doing on the side, and I didn't envision how much space I would need for inventory and packing orders and things like that. So I didn't account for that when we bought this house. And yeah, quickly after, my business continued to grow and kind of realized, okay, I don't have a space. I don't have a plan for this. I don't have a growth plan. So for like literally years, we worked off of my kitchen table. My Munimade stuff was always sprawled out all over my family's living space. It was frustrating, but it's just what we had to do. I did have my craft room, but that was like mostly to keep all my junk at bay, like all my crafting collection, and I didn't have space for like big tabletops, which is what we need to package orders and all of that. I probably have some videos and things I can insert of me and my family packaging in the kitchen. I don't know how much I can find. I even know that sometimes me and my husband would sit on the floor in our living room around the coffee table and we would pack orders. Now this was like way back in 2020, 2021. We would sit around the coffee table, we would pack those orders, and we would get them out the door. This is also way before we did diamond paintings and had that large of boxes or anything like that. My arm hurts. I need a tripod. Oh my God. I eventually started my family. I got pregnant and I realized I can't keep having my business sprawled all over the house, and a baby is going to come with a lot more stuff and we need room to breathe. So I've got to get my business out of the house and out of my living areas. So I kind of realized my grandma wasn't using the upstairs floor at her house, and asked her if it would be cool if Munimade could move it up there. And she was totally happy with it because we would, you know, come visit her, and she wasn't doing anything with the second floor, and it was just a perfect opportunity, and she wasn't gonna charge rent or anything like that. And it was just a great opportunity for me to get my business off the kitchen table and make space for the incoming baby coming into our lives. For about 2 years-ish, Munimade lived there. It was great, except the commute to my grandma's house was not super great from where I lived. There was a lot of traffic, and it was, you know, a bit of a distance. It wasn't unbearable, like it was doable, but it sucked. And then number 2, it was upstairs. So every time we got a shipment of inventory, boxes, anything, we had to carry that upstairs and put it away. And then after we packaged all the orders, we had to carry all of those down the stairs. And that was a lot. I actually ended up having major hip surgery, not because of that, but it does prevent me from being able to lift as much and do as much as I would like when it comes to strength and lifting. So it was always meant to be temporary. It was never ever supposed to be a long-term solution. It was always meant to be temporary until I either found a retail space or I moved to a different place that could house Munimade. And this past summer, I found a property that was literally perfect, has the house we need and the space for my family to continue to thrive and grow, and a warehouse, a freaking warehouse on property. She has 900 square feet of goodness, and I just couldn't be more thrilled. This was like the house, the dream house. There was nothing else that I could find in the price range that I could afford that had an outside structure like this that I could use as a warehouse. There's plenty of houses around here. Literally both of my neighbors also have warehouses, workshops, garages, whatever you want to call it. Everyone has those around here, but the price and the availability is an issue. So I just freaking love this place. It's magical. I genuinely want to stay here forever until maybe I retire and want to downsize. But I am just so in love. The house also needs some TLC along with the workshop. Like there's a lot of work to be done, but I'm so happy to do it and take care of this amazing space and just enjoy the next, I don't know how many years with my family, thriving and growing hopefully in the future here. I'm so excited. But This series is going to show the entire process of fixing up this here old warehouse. And eventually, Munimade is going to move into there. Where is Munimade now, you might ask? Munimade is inside the house right now. We had to make do, and I made a decision to move out of my grandma's house sooner rather than later because there is space in my house now. It's not at my kitchen table, it's in the dining room in the office. What's supposed to be the dining room. Who needs a dining room these days anyways? Nobody uses that. But it's in the house, like the bottom first half, like the first half of the bottom floor is all blocked off and utilized for Munimade now. I will give you guys a full tour because, you know, it wouldn't be a started from the bottom, now we're here kind of series if I don't show you guys the bottom and kind of where we're starting from. I'll give you guys a tour of how I've set everything up inside in a small space, because maybe some of you guys are small business owners and you're working with a small space and you're like, how can I make this work, because this is all I got. I will show you how I have it set up, but very soon, like tomorrow, we are starting on renovations on the warehouse, and I'm so excited. So this is inside where all the Munimade stuff is now. This is inside of my house. This room that I'm standing in is the office, and then this is the dining room. And yeah, I just kind of took over this space and made it work. I'm very shortly going to move out of here, but I wanted to document it because it's still a big kind of monumental step, and it is important because it is like the first time in a really long time that I've been able to bring my business back home. So I did quickly kind of clean up, but you'll notice that not everything is aesthetically placed or organized because it's a work in progress. I have only been working out of here for like a month or two now. And, you know, everything takes time and everything takes money. Eventually, I would love to make things all pretty and perfect, but it's all just a learning experience and figuring out what works and what doesn't. So, yeah, this is inside of my house. So we basically have it baby gated off, and then this whole space here is only utilized for Munimade, and then those are the stairs. So we have my desk here. Nothing too much to say about that. This is where my computer is. This is where I keep all the order sheets organized in between ready to ship, premium toolkits, and things with like issues that I need to message people on. We've got random baskets of things that I just need to find a place for. We have my photo taking studio, so I can either kind of like open the window and let more light in, or I could turn the light on and take product photography. This is just a stack of like paintings that I still need to deal with, ones I've rejected for quality reasons, or like I'm missing the sticker sheets or their discount, just random stuff. We have a big table in the center here. This is where I do a lot of the rolling of canvases. Me and my family roll each and every canvas ourselves. On this shelf is just, this is like a lot of business paperwork and documentation and receipts. And then this is like supplies for rolling the canvases and all the pretty ribbon, stuff like that. This is a giant box full of rubber duckies for order freebies. This is where I come and make the premium toolkits that come with the diamond paintings, and I go through and, you know, pick out the supplies for that. This is just extras and storage, packing supplies, blah, blah, blah. Just all kinds of stuff. This is my custom order shelf. So I put custom orders in one of these like little plastic bins. And then as we complete the items for that order, I will put it in the bin with the order slip. Whenever this gets kind of empty, then I'll go and invite more people on the custom order list. This is all my glitter drills. There's some more like order freebies I have stored, all the storage boxes we sell, random stuff that I don't know what to do with, a random crochet project, step ladder, box of things I still need to unpack, thank you cards. So that's it. That's the office. There she is. This, after I move all Munimade stuff out of here, is going to turn into a really nice little craft room for me. So I'm excited to get to do that and settle into that. Then over here is the rest of the Munimade stuff. I just got a delivery from Uline, so that's not normally there. We have a bunch of folding tables, as you can see. When I do move into the permanent space out in the workshop, I want to get like permanent nice tabletops, but one step at a time, y'all. We make do with what we've got while we got it. So this is just like the place. This is where me and my family pack orders. So, you know, you'll recognize a lot of this. We got our order freebies, and we got the tissue paper, and we got a bunch of stickers, you know, supplies, different things like organza bags and poly mailers, where the orders print out, the labels. Yeah, I mainly pack them on this table. Over here is where we have all the boxes stored. This is where I have my current inventory of diamond paintings. I will say inventory is kind of low right now. I'm about to get like a giant shipment of, I don't even know, like at least 400 canvases. So I literally don't even know where I'm going to put all those. But yeah, this is the way we have it organized into these boxes with pictures on the outside of what we got. I just listed this one for sale. I believe she sold out, so thank you so much, you guys. Yeah, and then down here is the ones, this is like all my old inventory from my old supplier that I'm just trying to slowly get rid of. Ugh, it's on clearance if you want something out of there. Yeah, don't know what else to show you guys. Tubes, and got my Cricut over here, Girl Boss. And oh, this is where I have all like the 3D printed stuff stored. This is where I have all the 3D printed stuff stored. There's not a whole lot that sits on the shelves because my things are at home now. I can literally pack orders every day and get them out as soon as they're ready. So yeah, this is stuff that is not listed yet that I will list eventually when it's ready. This is stuff that's like been listed and possibly sold on the website. This is premium toolkits. So like as it gets finished, I will send out the order. That's why these shelves are kind of empty. And then we have like our discount surprise sets and just like parts and pieces, things like that. This is other random things we sell, washi tape, you know, all that, diamond painting pen tips, etc., etc. So yeah, that's it. That's the space. It's, you know, it's not glamorous, but it's mine and it is at home. And it's really exciting to have complete control of my business again and have it be at home where I can be just like super productive and work on it in between, you know, when my toddler's napping and all of that. And I'm really excited to see all of this transform and how I can organize it and set it up in the new warehouse. So yeah, I just felt like it was important to document this because this is like true ground zero before we move into the warehouse. And this is what we're working with. There's still like a lot of inventory and extra boxes of things out in the warehouse already, but that I don't need like access to immediately, but mostly everything fits in here. Anyways, hope that was interesting for y'all. Listen, if I had a tripod, this would be a lot nicer of video, and I would do some like fancy shots, you know, like setting the phone down and showing myself unlocking the warehouse and going into it. But yeah, that's just not where we're at. I don't got a tripod right now. I will get one though. I will get one for the future. All right, I'm gonna have to set you down because like this door's a little janky. It's on the list. It is on the list, my friends, of things that we're gonna fix. And it is hot in here. It's hot, I'm dying. You can see my little curly cues coming out in my hair. But, ta-da! Here's the beautiful Munimade warehouse. Woo! It is so great, it's so fancy. here she is. Maybe I can find somewhere to set the phone down. Oh my God, good grief. And we can chat for a minute. I'm a little short for this, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, so here she is. Tomorrow, my friends, we're getting air conditioning in here. That is step absolute number one. Okay, I live in Texas. It is middle October right now. It is the middle of October. It is still mid 90s outside. It is absolutely absurd. And there are times where I question why anybody chose to settle here in Texas, because like it's just so hot all the time and I live half the year a sweaty mess, I feel like. But I digress. I've already bought this house. I'm staying. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not moving. So it's hot in here. It is hot. Not only is this not really fun to work in, especially when you're doing a lot of like laborious stuff and you're packing orders and, you know, you don't want to be sweating your balls off. And also, I don't want my family to be complaining and anyone else I hire and have come help in the future. I want it to be a comfortable space. That's step one. So tomorrow we're getting air conditioning installed. I'm getting a mini split. It will do, I believe, cooling and heating. And yeah, as you can see, it's already insulated in here. I guess I'll show it a bit more. Maybe I should flip. So you come in the door, here's the door, and there is a big garage door right here. So this connects to the front, and I can actually have deliveries, shipments from overseas get delivered directly into here. I can lift this up, FedEx, UPS, whatever, they can back up and literally just offload right off the truck. So this is so great for everyone involved, trust me. And then it has got super high ceilings, and it's just a big open room on a concrete slab here. The walls are insulated, so it's just like so warm and stuffy in here, which is great if you have any sort of air conditioning. And then the walls are made of plywood, not my aesthetic, I'll tell you that. So that will do something with that over time. I've got a little bit of stuff left in here. When we moved in, okay, we basically just dumped all of our belongings into here so that we could slowly unpack them and move them into the house. I'll show you a picture of what that looked like. It was a freaking mess. It really was. Ooh, I can do wide angle. Woo, you can see more of it. But yeah, it's just a big open room. We've got lights in the ceiling. We've got 3 windows, 1, 2, 3 little windows. We've got a extension cable that comes down from the ceiling. Kind of cool. This other thing actually was connected to an air compressor. The guy who lived here before worked on motorcycles. I don't really have any use for that. So I'm not sure what to do here. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. I don't know. I don't know. For now, I've got a random air compressor on the ceiling, or like it's a cable that can connect to an air compressor over there. We have another smaller garage door on the back. So this is facing that willow tree where I was just standing. Probably won't be using that much. So I kind of had visions in the future, if I want to get real bougie and I just have a lot of extra money, that I would transform this into like a big window or something. I don't know. So I can see my beautiful willow tree out there. I don't know. Don't know. Only the future can tell. This is all of our garden tools and supplies and whatever, mower, hose, just like all kinds of random stuff. I don't know what to do with this for now. We basically need to get a shed to put all of our gardening stuff so that this can leave. But for now, it is just living in here. These bikes need to go into my actual garage that's connected to my house, and this bassinet needs to go in the attic. So there she is. There's also just some random like Munimade stuff in boxes and things over here. We got drills, extra bags, inventory. This is where I'm eventually gonna start like hanging up my canvases again, blah, blah, blah. You're probably wondering what all this is. I'm sweating in here. I need a big fan. That's what I need in here. This, my friends, is 3,000 diamond painting tubes. Because in order to have those cool little tubes produced, I had to order 3,000 of them. So I didn't have them all shipped at once. But when I moved into a warehouse, I was like, you know what? I want my product now, so ship it. And so it arrived, and I've got like 1 million boxes full of tubes for sale on Munimade.com. If you would like a carrying tube for your diamond painting canvases, they're great, they're awesome. I've got thousands of them, so buy one. Thanks. I don't know, maybe I should just like climb this and do the rest of the video from like a box throne. I don't know. I'm so goofy. It is, you can tell that I am a little bit rusty with filming stuff. It has been a while. So that's her. That's my warehouse. I hope you like her. There's just like some random insulation sitting right there. We've got a lot to do. On the list, air conditioning happening tomorrow. Obviously, we need to do some finishing of this space. I want to put proper flooring in. I want to put proper drywall on the walls, maybe even like some slat walls so I can put some product bins and things like that. We need to do some more insulating of the garage doors, and also the garage is not an automatic lifted garage door. It is one that you have to like use some elbow grease and get lifted, and it's actually quite difficult to do. So I would honestly love to make that into like an automatic lifted door, but also just like cosmetic stuff, you know. I want to make it cute in here. Hold on. Okay, y'all ready for this? Okay. But you guys get the gist, okay? It's a garage door, it opens. Yeah, step one in this series, make this place livable, make it workable, and then move all of the Munimade stuff into here, and then we'll make it like cute over time. That's the goal. So make it workable and then cute, okay? So air conditioning, flooring, walls. We need, part of it is kind of getting a shed and getting all the garden stuff out of here. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So I just want to say thank you so much for every single purchase you guys make at Munimade. You are helping renovate this amazing space, and I'm just like so excited. I mean, yes, thank you, because you're also supporting me and my family, but also just know that like I am reinvesting everything into making an awesome space. Maybe even someday I can host like events here and have like people over, or I could hire employees. I don't know. Just like, I just have so many plans and ideas, and I just couldn't be more excited. And I couldn't have ever done it without you guys. On the real, like I'm gonna bring it down and not be so silly for a moment. We almost didn't get this house. We almost didn't. It really almost fell through. But God made it happen. He unfolded a plan that was unconventional, and we figured everything out and made it work, and figured out how to actually go ahead with the purchase of this property. So shout out to the big man. Thank you so much. And shortly after we moved, like literally less than 2 weeks, my husband was laid off from his full-time job, which we kind of like depend on as a solid, steady, dependable income, and also our health insurance and things like that. So life has been a little bit tough, but I am just really excited for what's to come. My husband has new opportunities. I'm not going to say more than that because nothing's set in stone at the moment, but we're doing okay. My husband is exploring new opportunities. I'm really excited for him. Everything happens for a reason. I know that everything is just going to turn out even better than it was before. And look at me, I've got a warehouse now. It's like ugly as crap, and it's got oil stains. I am sweating. It is so hot in here, but it's going to be great. It is going to be so great. I can do like packing order live streams in here. I can do it all. I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself, one step at a time. Baby steps, y'all, baby steps. But thank you so much for your support. I hope you guys continue to enjoy the Munimade products, and yeah, you make me smile. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope you're looking forward to the rest of the series. If you have any questions or like things you want me to show or address in future episodes, please let me know in the comments, and I will adapt and figure out how to incorporate those things in future episodes. But cool. Okay, thanks guys. Have a great day, and happy crafting. Bye.